We've got some new information on Naughty Dog's next project after Last of Us 2, but again, not really their next project. We'll break this down in a bit. First though, let me know what your favorite Naughty Dog game is. Most people will say Last of Us because they haven't really played anything else from the studio, which isn't a bad thing of course, but I'm wondering what tops the charts for you guys. Crash Bandicoot, Jak and Daxter, Uncharted, or of course even Last of Us. My personal pick is Jak 3 in case anyone wanted to know, but comment below your favorite game from Naughty Dog. Now, to jump into today's story, as we know the PlayStation 5 is going to launch next holiday season, and we've gone through some of the possible PlayStation 5 titles that could drop at the launch of the platform. One of those games I mentioned was Naughty Dog's new multiplayer game that will probably be a successor to Factions mode from Last of Us 1, one of my favorite multiplayers of all time. This will not be launching with Last of Us 2, but will be a separate project on its own, and we have a new job listing for this online game, further extending its hype. Honestly, for me, while I am excited for The Last of Us 2, of course, that's launching in May, I think, or next year in 2020, I'm more excited for this online game to succeed my favorite multiplayer game of all time, the original Last of Us's multiplayer mode, Factions, of course. Last we heard about it was from Naughty Dog themselves, who told us they wanted to include a multiplayer portion for Last of Us 2, but that both the single player and multiplayer components of the game each got ambitious in their own right, so they had to hold off on the multiplayer releasing with the single player and release the single player by itself. But it seems that Naughty Dog is still putting work into this multiplayer game right now. They recently posted a job listing for an online systems programmer that was retweeted by lead game designer for single player and multiplayer at Naughty Dog, and I'm gonna destroy his name like I always do with names that I can't really pronounce. Vinit Agarwal. Hopefully I said that correctly. With the caption, "Join us, we've got big ambitions and need you to help make it a reality." So it seems that while Naughty Dog is full steam ahead for The Last of Us 2's single player release next year, they also seem to be looking to attempt to make progress on this multiplayer project. It's a guess at this being a PlayStation 5 launch title, but what is almost guaranteed, considering they're working on it right now, is that this is a PlayStation 5 game. Naughty Dog is a very capable team. They released Uncharted 4 in 2016, expanded the Lost Legacy DLC into a whole game itself, and released it the following year. They've already confirmed that they have put time into this multiplayer project, and this comes from their announcement that The Last of Us 2 won't have a multiplayer mode, so at the latest this could be dropping in 2021, if not launch day as a PlayStation 5 Last of Us 2 single player multiplayer package, if they relate it to The Last of Us 2 at all, or it could just be a Factions style game, which still would work with me. But you guys let me know. Have you played Last of Us's original multiplayer mode? What are your thoughts on it? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "Bring the Heat," because honestly, Factions is for me the best multiplayer of all time, and I still love it to this day. So I hope they bring the heat with this multiplayer project that they have, which is supposedly a successor to Factions from the original Last of Us. So if you feel the same way, destroy the comment section with "Bring the Heat," and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.